Governor Mike Kehoe signed a utility bill, SB4, and it's now law. This bill, SB4, creates new options for investor-owned utilities like Ameren Missouri, Evergy, and Empire Electric to bill for what's called construction work in progress. In the past, utilities had to build the infrastructure first, and when I say infrastructure, I mean generating facilities, plants, whether they be coal-fired, natural gas-fired, hydroelectric, whatever it is. They would have to build that infrastructure first and then bill ratepayers. And now this new bill, SB4, changes that so they can bill ratepayers before the work is complete, before it's actually generating power. And what do the utilities want to build? Well, let's look at our local utility here in the St. Louis area, Ameren Missouri. And they published a document called an Integrated Resource Plan. Let's look at that now and see what do they plan to build just in the next 10 years. In the next 10 years, they plan to build all of these generation systems. 2 800 megawatt gas simple cycle plants. 1 2100 megawatt gas combined cycle plant. And on the renewable side, 2,000 megawatts of wind farms, 2,700 megawatts of solar, and 1,400 megawatts of battery storage. Wow, what a list. And that's just in the next 10 years. And if you look further down that timeline, Ameren Missouri says they're looking at adding another nuclear facility to their fleet. And nuclear plants cost billions of dollars. I'd like to add that we'd love to see our utility adding so much clean energy generation and storage to their fleet. But what will this mean for the average homeowner? The bottom line is, whatever the utility decides to build, gas-fired power plants, wind and solar farms, battery storage systems, ratepayers will be billed for it, even during construction, and that will raise your bills. How much could it be? Well, let's look at some examples. If you have an average bill of $170 today, if you multiply that by, let's say, just a 15% increase, that's $25.50. So your new bill would be $195. Let's say if it was a 25% increase, your average today of $170 multiplied by 0.25 is $42.50 for a total new bill of $212. And a whopper 35% increase. Take your $170 bill today, multiply it by 0.35, that's $59.50 for a total bill of $229.50. So those are dramatic increases, and that's just for billing for construction work in progress. This would be on top of the other normal rate increases that Ameren Missouri regularly asks for. Of course, you could take your average bill and do these calculations. Every home is different because of different HVAC systems, water heating, the number of electronics in the home, electric vehicles, pools, hot tubs, and the list goes on and on. If you want to own a portion of your electricity generation and use a renewable resource, contact Advanced Renewable Concepts today to protect yourself from these coming rate increases.